Hey, what's up, St. Vincent and Grenadines? This is Vibes Carter, and it's been a while since we have spoken. But remember, we never forget the love and the care that you guys showed to me when I was there. And big up the general, the world boss, Mr. Gonsalves, for showing me that care as well. I owe a lot to St. Vincent and the Grenadines people. I'm here for come spread the message. Stay with greatness. This Thursday, November the 27th, stay with greatness. It's World Boss for World Boss.
Hi. Last night was great, wasn't it?
Wait, what happened?
Oh, you don't remember? We're married now.
Married? But I didn't remember going to the polling station. I mean, courthouse.
And thank the Lord you didn't, because now we're going to make a lot of changes around here. A lot of changes.
Where you going?
You didn't show up when I needed you?
Please, don't go, don't go, don't go!
And we'll sell all of these things. They see us big screen TV. We'll sell this. Oh, you have a laptop too? We'll sell all of this. And girl, you have jewelry. We'll sell all that. And have the hospital. That sells for sure. And land. Boy, all your land. We're definitely selling these passports.
So what happened to my scholarship? I'm supposed to go Taiwan next semester.
Sweetie, we dump in Taiwan. You don't need no degree. Look, you can go and take care of the banana trees in the yard like your mama used to do under Mitchell.
What happened last night was a mistake.
Oh, well, you can't take it back now. You should have go and vote. But now you're stuck with me for the next 5 long years.
I was NDP all my life. I served as president of the NDP Young Democrats. I knew Dr. Godwin Friday and many of the candidates very well. I saw Godwin Friday's chaotic approaches, his lackluster styles of operation, and his refusal to act and make decisions. I experienced Godwin Friday's laziness with my own eyes. The NDP offers uninformed policies that will not develop us as a nation. If you don't believe me, ask them about their foreign policies. Our nation is vulnerable to hurricanes, natural disasters, and so much more. We need strong leadership that provides scholarships, invests in our youth, and grows our economy. The code to youth development is having a good leader, not simply having a good smile. My name is Vakisha John, and I am owning my future. I will be voting for the ULP.
I hear all the promises, and they sound really good, but something keeps nagging me. It seems like they are too good to be true. Things aren't perfect, but things are happening. Sandals, the port, the hospital going up, scholarships, the beaches and marriott coming, the modern city of Annisville. And those people want to sell passports and privatize everything, which will make prices go up. At the end of the day, progress is better than promises. While I want change, I want sure and steady change. So I'm putting my X next to the star.
My eyes have seen a lot. Births celebrated, loved ones mourned. Through it all, one thing has remained constant: change. And together, we have changed St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the better. We began with an education revolution, giving every child a chance to learn, to dream, to build. Then we connected our nation to the world with the international airport, opening our doors to opportunities. That education and connection have built today's tourism economy, creating jobs and opportunities for Vincentians. It is why our nation is one of the fastest growing economies in the Caribbean. We are building a modern port, a modern hospital, and we have done it all without selling passports, protecting the opportunities for Vincentians. We are educated, we are connected, we are growing. We have laid a very strong foundation. Now is the time to build further. The modern city at Arnesville, the digitization of our society, building a first world nation, selling not only our beauty, but our knowledge. SVG is rising, opportunities more and more are emerging, and labor is working for all. Join us, and together, we will own the future. Fellow Vincentians, residents, registered voters, good evening. Tomorrow, Thursday, November the 27th, is polling day. Polls open at 7 a.m. and close at 5 p.m. Tomorrow, a free and democratic people in free and fair elections in each of the 15 constituencies will vote for their parliamentary representative. In the process, you will decide which party forms the government and which political leader becomes the Prime Minister. The case for re-electing a ULP government and Comrade Ralph as Prime Minister is unquestionably strong, indeed unanswerably strong. The ULP and I have successfully led our vulnerable but blessed St. Vincent and the Grenadines through multiple natural disasters and the knock-on effects of massive and complicated global economic and political dislocations and turmoil. Together, the people and the ULP government have accomplished mighty deeds in extraordinarily difficult circumstances. We have carried out huge revolutions and transformative initiatives for the better, in the people's interests, in education, health and wellness, housing, sports and culture, electricity and telecommunications, water and solid waste disposal, roads and bridges, sea and river defenses, disaster preparedness, climate change management, tourism and related services, agriculture and fisheries, manufacturing and construction, regional integration, and foreign relations. The extent of the remarkable advances of our country and people since 2001 can be assessed from a bundle of facts. The economy of our country has grown 4 times since 2001. More jobs have been created than ever before. Unemployment in 2001 stood at 25% of the labor force. Today, it is below 9%. Dirt poor poverty was 26% of the population in 2001. Today, it is less than 5%. Salaries and wages have increased significantly, roughly 3 times more in real terms. There were 28,000 houses in 2001. Today, the number is over 48,000. Over 98% of these houses have water and electricity. There were under 8,000 vehicles on the road in 2001. Today, the number is some 35,000. Over 4 times. And the list of significant material progress rolls on. The material progress made under the ULP government has been huge and undeniable, and the United Nations Development Programme has recognized this by placing St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the top tier of the high level of human development. But there's always more to be done to lift SVG higher and to take us to a first world nation status. And only a ULP government has the vision, the policies, the programs, and the plans, and the leadership team to take us to these higher heights together in every material particular. Our main manifesto, our youth manifesto, and our document on developing SVG as a first world nation set all this out for accomplishment. While we in the ULP government have been disciplined, smart, and focused on our tasks of developing St. Vincent and Grenadines, the opposition NDP has been obstructionist and even bad-minded. Their obstructionism and bad-mindedness should surely disqualify them from being elected as a government. They fought the ULP and me tooth and nail against so many good things, including the education and housing revolutions, against the Rabaca Bridge and the modern medical and diagnostic complex, against the construction of the Argyle International Airport and the modern port, against the acute care hospital at Annisvale, against the Sir Vincent Beach Stadium and the world-class transformation of our Annisvale cricket facility, against our historic successful bid to sit on the United Nations Security Council, and against the Sandals resorts and the proposed beaches resorts. The past 5 years have tested us like never before. We endured a global pandemic, the eruptions of La Soufrière, and the devastating hurricanes named Elsa and Beryl, regional and global mayhem. Through all of this and more, our economy grew faster, around an average of 5% annually, better than the Caribbean only by Guyana, with its newfound oil wealth. We created more jobs than in any other 5-year period in our nation's history. We increased wages markedly, reduced taxes significantly, supported a record number of entrepreneurs with grants, and took practical measures to ease the imported cost of living challenges for the working people and the less advantaged among us. In the past 5 years, too, we have built up our country's physical infrastructure in ways which have been a marvel to all objective observers. We have attracted record levels of private investment from local, regional, and foreign investors. Tourism arrivals have reached all-time highs. Agriculture, fisheries, and manufacturing are all on the uptick. So too, our modern services sector. More students than ever are at college and university. In 2001, there were 450 college students. Today, there are 6 times that number, 2,700. And more university scholarships per year, 4 in 2001, over 3,000 in 2025. The education revolution has been huge, and we are on target to achieve on an average 1 college or university graduate per household by 2030. Or democracy or free society, good governance, we have all gotten stronger. Regional and international bodies have lavished praise for our achievements in these respects. The ULP government has led our nation with enduring political stability, a prerequisite for economic and social development. In the ULP, there's no confusion, no risk, no taking of chances. There's certainty of political stability and progress. We began this journey together with a revolutionary promise to put people first and to build a modern, competitive, many-sided, post-colonial economy, rooted locally, connected regionally, and engaged globally. We have made undeniable progress. We have laid strong foundations, and we are erecting lasting structures and institutions. We are building and shaping better futures for all Vincentians, the youths to the elderly, women and men, the working people of all trades and skills, the professionals of all types, and those who have chosen non-professional pursuits, the entrepreneurs, and those who are in need of a strong social safety net. We are on a further quest to build a first world nation in our Caribbean, more inclusive, more equal, more modern, with high quality science and technology, enhanced and shared prosperity, in peace and safety, with a very high level of human development, with our uplifting, tried and tested values intact, with our treasured freedoms and democracy further strengthened, and our country an exemplar for others. And only the ULP can fashion, shape, and complete this amazing journey. The party of energy and will, vision and skill, the party of proven leadership, real and meaningful results, and deep love for our people, a love that is a never fixed mark that looks in tempests and is never shaken. In our next term in office, the ULP will deepen and broaden its transformative approach and agenda in the people's interest. with a renewed focus. The next phase of our journey is being driven by a clear objective to elevate St. Vincent and the Grenadines to first world status by further transforming our economy, our people's lives and living, and the owning of our future through sustained economic growth, further leaps in health and housing, education and training, advanced applied technology, resilience, equality, opportunities for all, and shared prosperity. It is focused, strategic, and results-driven in the people's interest. In our next term, we will accelerate the transformation already underway. In our next term in office, we will, among other things, complete the $250 million Arnesville Acute Care Hospital, revolutionizing tertiary healthcare in our country. Build new secondary schools at Brighton and Orange Hill, the next generation of secondary education in the SVG. Complete artistic and cultural and educational hubs at Bellevue, Trumuka, Pittsburgh to accelerate transformation of the creative industries. Partner with the private sector to build a 300-room Marriott resort at Peters Hope and the 500-room Beaches Resort at Moncton to welcome thousands of guests and create thousands more jobs in the hospitality sector. Complete the $80 million digital transformation project, which will catapult government services into the future. This digitalization will make it easier for you to access government services on your phone from the comfort of your homes or offices. Expand the Argyle International Airport and sign contracts with additional airlines to bring more tourists and the revenue they generate to our country. Build a state-of-the-art Grenadines terminal alongside the modern Kingston cargo port to make Grenadines travel more seamless and comfortable. Carry out huge investments by CWSA in respect of water delivery, including the $52 million project developed between the government and the Caribbean Community Climate Change Center to be funded by the Green Climate Fund for desalination plants in Beckwith, Canawan, Union Island, and Myro, and water upgrades on St. Vincent. Rolling out massive investments through VINLEC on electricity delivery, including by way of solar energy. Conduct a massive urban renewal campaign to create attractive, safe, and green residential, commercial, and recreational spaces in Kingstown. Begin the construction of the modern city at Arnesville. Operationalize the modern Kingston cargo port and build multiple climate smart roads in the SVG, as we did between the last 5 years. Upgrade police stations physically and technologically to make the police more comfortable and better equipped to fight crime. Attract over $1.5 billion in foreign direct investment to create jobs and grow the economy. Reduce unemployment to below 5% through the creation of thousands of additional jobs. Complete sea defense works at Sandy Bay and in other areas sensitive to erosion and sea level rise. Invest more in Carnival and other national festivals. Add lighting to 15 additional sporting facilities nationwide. Complete the St. Vincent Beach Athletic Stadium. Expand the Prime, On-Site, Give, Set, and Yes programs to deliver more opportunities to young people. Ensure that every single qualified student receives at least $30,000 in tuition assistance to attend university. Provide laptops or tablet computers to every student in primary and secondary schools and the community college. Expand and enhance the Canawan and Union Island airports. Complete the reconstruction of the infrastructure in the southern Grenadines. Continue the revolutionary rollout of TVET facilities and classes to enable Vincentians to gain marketable and employable skills, especially young Vincentians. Construct bridges in Noel and Overland to further enhance the bridge building revolution that has taken place across North Windward since 2001. Expand fisheries facilities in Chateaubriand, Caliaqua, Clare Valley, Shipping Bay, and Lomans Bay. Reduce corporate and income taxes by a further 5%. Improve the ease of doing business in SVG to allow for quicker opening of bank accounts, easier clearance of goods through the port, faster registration of businesses, more efficient land titling, smoother utility connections, and a new investment act. Reduce the cost of living through targeted supports to vulnerable households, stronger anti-gouging regulations, improved logistics for more affordable imported goods, and strengthen consumer protection laws. Roll out a revolutionary math improvement program to ensure that students in primary and secondary schools attend additional mathematics instructional time. Expand the housing revolution, including investments in townhouses for young professionals. Enhance markedly all the indicators in human development. Pursue fully the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. All of these things and more we will do in the next 5 years. The contrast between the positions of the ULP and the NDP are clear and stark. The ULP has been working for all and is embracing our ownership of our future in our people's interest. The NDP offers nothing of substance for the people. It is confused and wholly unprepared for government. The NDP's manifesto is still to be finalized after several failed attempts. It is still loading. The NDP manifesto is a comic book. It is an unserious document cobbled together by the NDP's election advisors from Britain. The NDP in their campaign has promised you the world. But remember, this is a political party that promised $100,000 to school children in the Southern Grenadines after Hurricane Beryl and then failed to deliver. Ask yourself, if the NDP fails to deliver promises to school children, how can you seriously trust them to deliver their promises to you? The ULP strongly defends our homeland, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and charts a clear path for further upliftment. The NDP is hell-bent on selling out St. Vincent and the Grenadines to overseas sellers of our passport, largely to foreign vagabonds who need our treasured passport to enter Britain, Europe, United States of America, and Canada. Such a sellout of our passport and citizenship will devalue our passport, ensure isolation of our citizens in their travels, engender money laundering, create security risks, cause difficulties with our correspondent banking relations, and problems with your money transfers through Western Union. The NDP has decided to sell out our country to China for no good reason but to line their pockets by their Chinese paymasters. The NDP intends to kick out Taiwan and replace our beloved friend and ally with China. Over 100 of our university students on scholarships in Taiwan will have to return home. The hospital under construction with Taiwan's money will be halted. Now, this is real dangerous stuff. The NDP is acting against our nation's interests in this regard, and in other respects too. The NDP will sell out St. Vincent and the Grenadines, especially Canouan, to developers in the north. The ULP is demanding the return of the land because of the developers' failures on the lease arrangements. The NDP is in bed with the developers against the interests of the people of Canouan and St. Vincent and the Grenadines as a whole. The NDP plans to sell out in sweetheart deals to some financiers of the ruling UNC in Trinidad and Tobago through knockdown prices for valuable state-owned lands in Kingston and Arnesville, and the privatization sale of the Kingston port and the modern hospital under construction at Arnesville. The NDP's essentially sick desire to sell out our country for a quick cash will cost you more, much more. The privatization of the port will make port fees higher, which means you will pay more for the things you buy. The privatization of the modern hospital Going up at Arnesville will cause healthcare costs to skyrocket. Costs you will pay, as the NDP chooses to put profits for their friends over the healthcare you and your family need. The sale of our passports will cost you visa-free travel access to Europe, Britain, and beyond. The NDP is little more than a fast money scheme for themselves. Remember, it was St. Clair Leacock who said that the fundamental problem is that of the salaries of parliamentarians, that they are too low. The NDP are not worth the risk. The NDP represents real danger to our country. In the 2025 election campaign, the ULP has convincingly won the arguments and opinions on our country's current condition and future prospects. The ULP delivered real results in lifting higher than ever our people's lives, living and production. The ULP is advancing bold, ambitious plans to take SVG to the first world nation status. We have a compelling developmental narrative, a high-quality team, and a proven leadership of the highest quality. The ULP government will create more jobs than ever, educate and train more persons to the highest level than ever, build and repair more houses than ever before, ramp up further practical measures to address the global issue in the rise in cost of living and ease the imported cost of living challenge. We seek surely to and steadily to improve your lives, make them better, safer in peace, democracy, and enduring political stability. The NDP campaign, meanwhile, has been shackled by unserious gimmicks, wallowing all the time in mud and muck, falsehood, commerce, melee, and a cynical exploitation of some legitimate complaints on this or that matter made by decent working folks. The NDP has trafficked in lies and distortion. It pulls down SVG at every turn and dismisses as inconsequential our people's abundant satisfactions and blessings. I am aware that some of our people are hurting. That is why we in the ULP have been focused on reducing any such pain and hurt in targeted ways. SVG is far better today than it ever was. And tomorrow under the ULP, we will have an even better future. You know it and I know it. As I conclude, I say to you that there is fresh hope always with the ULP. An abundant love for each and every one of you. For nearly 50 years of unbroken service in the political vineyard, I've been faithful and steadfast to you and our beloved SVG. I recommit myself to you and pray that I do not leave behind any unfinished task. I belong to you. We belong together. I am your dutiful servant. I thank you for your continued support and solidarity. And I say simply to you, I love you dearly. Tomorrow when you go to the polls, vote the ULP, vote the Star, vote our team, vote again for the comrade. You have trusted me and I have not betrayed that trust. We in the ULP ask that together we raise each other up. We protect our opportunities and we share and we go for a secure and stronger, stable future, prosperous together. Let us build SVG as a world-class nation in our Caribbean. Thank you all. And may Almighty God continue to bless us.
Red blood in we put your heart in the air. Yesterday was labor, today's labor, so we say labor. Yesterday was labor, today's labor, so then tomorrow, when we shouting labor, forever red we say, forever labor, forever red we say, forever labor, forever red we say, forever labor, forever red we say. So now we jump up, and celebrate, jump up, it's extra, jump up, and celebrate, jump up, it's excellent. I want to tell you something, I want to show you something. The man don't ring the bell, we ready and we counting. The economy pumping, Labour Party walking. cannot tell we nothing. Them cannot tell we nothing. Ready we go down, ready we lie, ready we spirit, ready we vibe. So put your hand up, show me them hand. Yesterday was labor, today's labor, so we say labor. Yesterday was labor, today's labor. So then tomorrow, where we shouting labor. Forever red we say, forever labor. Forever red we say, forever labor. Forever red we say, forever labor. Forever red we say. Still we jump up, and celebrate. Jump up. It's six straight. Jump up, and celebrate. Jump up. It's six in the tail.
We all get sick and we all have to go at the hospital. I want that hospital that we go to be state of the art and modern. The ULP is building a world-class modern hospital at Annisvale with more treatment options and technology. The NDP says privatize the hospital, which means you will have to pay. The $500 per child Friday want to give will be eaten up by $5,000 or more on hospital bill. And if NDP gets in and move from Taiwan to China, construction will stop. This election is between completing the hospital with the ULP and putting the hospital at risk with the NDP. Put your X next to the star on November 27th.
Hi, I'm your NDP candidate, and I've got a lot of promises for you. Do you need a job? I can get you a job. Huh? Guaranteed. How about a better job? I can get you one of those. How about no VAT, no taxes? Yes. I can do that for you. Hell, how about a pot of gold? I will say anything to make sure you get your vote.
But how can we trust you?
Trust me, that whole business with the $100,000 bursaries, don't mind that. I'm telling you the truth now. You can trust me. I swear. Huh?
Trust me.
There's hardly any love in the New Democratic Party. I fought for years to bring people together, to get people to love one another. That is a problem with the NDP, the division and the sort of differences of opinion on different things, and sometimes on the same things, are problematic for a party that's seeking office.
It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. If you look, you will see what ULP do for we in the Caribbean, one the fastest growing economy. If you're looking for a change, obviously it is we. From the education revolution, no CSME. We give them roads, giving them port, giving them housing and new homes, looking at importing and exporting and straight right to your home. We give them roads, giving them port, giving them housing and new homes. Don't listen to the yellow tricks, we giving them licks, we giving them. Neighbor, it's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. Neighbor, it's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for you. Look, you will see what ULP do for we in the Caribbean, one the fastest growing economy. If you looking for a change, obviously it is we. From the education revolution, now CSME. What? It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me. It's working for we, it's working for you, it's working for me.
Well, the political malice has started against my family. But if the NDP gets in, it ends with you and your family. They are attacking Grace Walters viciously, and now they're lying about us. Here's the truth. While I love St. Vincent and the Grenadines with all my heart, I was born in Trinidad, and I am Trinidadian with roots in Dominica. After my then 90-year-old mother's property was destroyed in Hurricane Maria, we as a family invested in property in Trinidad. Two of my mother's sons, my brothers, grandchildren, we bought the apartments at after our family suffered a tragedy. Soon these wicked men will expose a contract for an immensely qualified engineer who is building our modern hospital, which the NDP would destroy. These power-hungry people will stop at nothing to destroy all the good that SVG represents. Ask yourself, if these wicked men are willing to demonize our family, put the modern hospital at risk, and ruin our country's reputation, what would they be willing to do to you and your family if they get in?
The NDP wants to privatize the hospital. Listen to St. Clair.
And try somebody with public-private sector partnerships. Starting with the hospital,
Privatizing our hospital means that healthcare will now cost you money. If the NDP changes from Taiwan to China, the hospital construction will stop. That means many more years without a modern hospital. To complete the hospital and protect you, put your X next to the because Labour is working for all of we.
Labour done win and the NDP. Labour can win. Labour done win. Labour done win. NDP done lose already. Labour win.
Red blood in put your hands in the air. Yesterday was today's Labour, so we say Labour. Yesterday was Labour, today's. So then tomorrow, when we shouting Labour, forever red we say, forever Labour, forever red we say, forever Labour, forever red we say, forever Labour, forever red.
This you will make you out here. Cover yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. Put me man stepping out. This you will make I just a new beginning. Never change my circle, show me winning. Did have to change my company and who we live in. Me think them different from the start. The art in everything singing. You them powerful like a damn. Could you chop me card down for sure? Find the light, the right tune, no dimming. No bubble yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your legs. History we making out. History we making out here. No bubble yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your...
We hear you. The cost, the crime, the struggle is real. The NDP is promising you the world, but let me tell you, no government can solve all of your problems. But we are taking real action. We are eliminating VAT on things that you buy and cutting taxes for ordinary people. We are increasing public assistance, raising NIS minimum pension, and building or rebuilding thousands of homes. We'll soon open a modern hospital. And together, we will build a modern city that will create thousands of opportunities. The book of James teaches us that a double-minded man is unstable in. On November 27, ask yourself, can we really trust the NDP who broke promises to our children? Today's world is very difficult for everybody, especially the inexperienced. Don't take a risk. Keep Labour working for all of we.
This is Professor Mark X, and he's asking the people, what does your X mean to you?
What does the X mean to you?
Well, the X really means something to me because the reason for that, you're giving a person an opportunity to run the country, and that is your human rights.
Correct.
And I do not vex with nobody who is on the opposite side and so on, because everybody can be on the both side.
Correct.
Right? But I really see this government is really working for the people, because you can look at the port, you can watch the really development inside the city, and I believe we should give Comrade another chance.
Asking the people, what does the X? Come with me. We're in the market right now. One simple question.
I'm listening.
Now it's politics time, and I just want to know, what does the X mean to you?
Nothing.
It ain't mean nothing to you?
No.
At all?
Nothing.
So the X don't have no power?
X is fail. Take it. Yeah, pass. But
See, X don't mean nothing to you, Tanti.
X means fail. Failure.
Can't you say X fail? So I just want to ask you one question. What does the X mean to you?
A big to my country. I love what my Prime Minister doing. Big up Ralph, big up the world boss. Mister, Labour forever.
She don't tell me the X mean to she. What does the X mean to you?
It mean I'm giving somebody to actually, help out with my future, the young one's future, even my children's future. So that is a very important symbol.
All right. Thank you so much for that, eh? And make sure you go and vote, right?
Yeah, man.
All right.
And he also means sex too.
What does the X mean to you?
The X mean Labour?
The X mean Labour?
Yeah.
Well, if that the X mean to you?
Yeah, Labour now.
All right, guys.
Labour now.
All right. What does the X mean to you?
Well, you know, me nothing to me, no, because I don't vote, me, bro.
Oh, you don't vote?
No.
Oh, well, no, you should vote. You have freedom of choice.
Yeah, my freedom of choice is not to vote.
What does the X mean to you?
Free education for my children. When I say free, basically they're guaranteed to go to university. Under the Unity Labour Party government. University guaranteed, even if I broke tomorrow. Right?
Right.
So I want to see more big projects like the new port. Right? I want to see the expansion of the airport.
Okay.
You understand? And I want to see the Performing Arts Center, where they say they're going to build up here. The Performing Arts Center, some kind of skipping me right now. I want a place for you to go and play a trade.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, brother.
Yeah,
I just want to ask you one simple question. You know, we right now, right? To know, what does the X, the X ever go forward? Whoever, what does it mean to you?
It means my children's future.
Right.
So when I vote, I just don't only vote for me. I vote for my children and my grandchildren and my future grandchildren.
Yeah. We reached by the fruits, man. You see this? Good, healthy fruits in SVG in Kingston. Fruits, man, are good?
Yeah, good.
I just want to ask you one question.
Yes, please.
You know it's election time, right?
Yes, please.
I just want to know, what does the X, right? The X when you go vote, what does it mean to you?
When I go, the X mean is who you want to be your Prime Minister.
Right.
You understand? The X is just do know who you're gonna put there. You have to know where you are, then you know where you gonna get coming. The X is not like an X just so. You have to know who your favoritism to vote for.
Right.
You know, you understand? Yeah. You can't just go and put X.
Right.
You have to put it for a reason. You have to know where you are, and then know where you get coming. Because you can't know ahead. You have to know where you are now.
Right.
So the X is for a reason. So people go out there and do the right thing.
All right.
Right?
Thank you so much.
You know where you are.
Right.
But you know what coming.
All right.
All right.
So my brother, good afternoon. How you feeling?
I'm good. You feel all right?
You good?
Yes, please.
I just want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
You know, now it's election time, right?
Yeah.
I want to know, what does the X, when you go vote for whoever you want to vote for, what does it mean to you?
Well, when I go to school and I get something right, I get tick.
Right.
When it wrong, I get an X.
Right.
So I don't know X it must mean it wrong. So I don't know if I right one, I get vote as the wrong one. So X mean it wrong.
So you have to feel wrong one and put the X. Are you? Let's see.
Yeah, fellas, we'll come back to you. You have a good day, sir?
Labor is for the youth. Labor is for the youth. Labor is for the youth. Labor is for the youth.
The workers lift up. Mother. Come out the world bless lit. Yo, labor people, hear this. When my pencil man the exits for labor, for who? Labor. Everybody, mother. Labor of the workers lift up. Mother. Come out of the workers lit. Everybody over the fence. 6 straight.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Labor at your door, knocking boom boom. Labor at your door, knocking boom boom boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom boom boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom boom boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear him labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear him labor, labor. The NDP over yonder, every day they sit down and wonder. Them a plan to get rid of labor, but this time it's brimstone and fire. Labor coming stronger and better, so I'm going to call out me neighbor, neighbor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on I hear it labor, labor. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And my people, and every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. Hit them for 6, hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6, hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. We build a boat, them a come blow. We build a boat, them a come blow. We're around with NDP people. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. The NDP have no vision, so keep them in a position. They only causing confusion, like they want to mash up the nation. Same behavior every election, just take your licks like a big man, eh? And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Labor at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And my people, 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3. Everybody voting now for labor. Oh, 1 by 1, 2 by 2. 3 by 3, everybody voting now for labor. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it labor, labor.
Let's talk about money. Here is how we build wealth as a society. First, we educate the people. Second,
we connect our country to the world. Third, we build large job and opportunity creating hotels. Fourth, we make sure that people are healthy with a modern hospital. Fifth, we make it easier to move goods in and out with the modern port.
The NDP will sell our citizenship and our passport and whatever else they can get their hands on for a quick cash.
The NDP's fast money scheme makes us poorer over time.
The ULP is building a foundation, a healthy, connected, and educated society. The choice in this election is between selling out our country with the NDP
or surely and steadily building wealth with the ULP.
Let's own the future.
And every time I knock on me neighbor door,
Burial was terrifying. I was at home sheltering with my neighbors when the roof blew off and the windows fly out. The water started hitting us from every angle. We were huddled together, praying to Almighty God as the wind blew. By His grace, we survived, but Union Island was devastated. All my life, I supported the New Democratic Party, but in the aftermath of the storm, they were nowhere to be found. Even though we were NDP, the ULP government was there. They helped many of us rebuild, and for that, I am forever grateful. This year, for the first time, I'm putting my ex next to the star because Labour is working for all our we.
Lazy Friday and the NDP already breaking promises to the people. Listen.
We will provide bursaries, a total amount of $100,000 in back-to-school bursaries to assist children directly affected by the hurricane disaster.
Lazy Friday, where the money go? The NDP is already breaking promises, not just to our people, but to our children. If the NDP breaks promises to our children, how can we trust them to deliver for us? The NDP cares about their pockets, not yours.
The rumbling sounded like a growl of a mighty beast. We got out before the hot ash started falling. But when we came back, the house was destroyed. The ULP government moved fast to help the people. Emergency housing, then they rebuilt our house. They are still working, but I am confident that we will all be built back. The ULP were here when we needed them. I'm putting my ex next to the star because when we needed help, Labour was there working for all of we.
My name is Ian Wace. Some of you may know me from the work that I did with the government of St Vincent and the Grenadines around Hurricane Beryl. For 14 months, I worked tirelessly with the government and with Ralph Gonsalves to effect the change that ultimately became a world-beating recovery to a Category 4 hurricane. It was a devastating blow for your country. And into that I stepped and with this partnership effected change that nobody could believe could have happened so quickly. Over 14 months of working together with Ralph Gonsalves over Hurricane Beryl, I developed a strong personal relationship with him. And in that time, I realized what a remarkable leader he was. He always made time for what we were trying to do. He always thought about the people. He always thought about what he needed to do. He was tireless in pursuit of trying to rectify the enormous destruction. And he enabled me to do whatever I needed to do in order to be able to get the outcomes that we actually got. That is remarkable leadership in a world that lacks strong leadership. My next point is this country needs to have a vibrant economic future. The whole of the Southern Grenadines need a vibrant economic future. It is not well served by a developer who does not actually share those same values, and for too many years has failed to deliver an environment where anybody has wanted to invest in those islands. It's not just about Canwan, it's about the whole of the Southern Grenadines. If we can get the right investors, then the opportunity for the Southern Grenadines is incredible. And with that, tax receipts, and with that, growth, and with that, therefore, the stability for you as individuals, for everything you should rightly deserve. But we have to get a vibrant economy. You can't do that with somebody who just does nothing. Nothing for homeowners, nothing for the local, these wonderful places. It's squandering. So the problem is today, we're faced with a choice. On one hand, you have the ULP and Dr. Gonsalves, who is prepared to challenge one of the developers on the north end of Canada. He's prepared the developer should forfeit their lease. This is a radically important move, and it's unbelievably important for the future of this country. If the opposition gain traction, this will never happen. And with it, the opportunity for change will disappear. So we have a choice to make. Do we want a vibrant future under strong leadership? Don't waste your vote. On the 27th of November, you are being asked to make a choice. It is a choice that says, do you leadership? Do you investment? Do you want a strong, vibrant opportunity? If my word means anything to you all, which I know that it does because you are so kind to me about what I've actually means anything, please understand that when I tell you, you need to up on this thing, please don't waste your vote. Come out and vote, but make sure that you vote the right way for Dr. Gonsalves.
The NDP says that the fundamental problem facing the country is that politicians' salaries are too low. Too low? Really? Listen to NDP Sinclair Leacock.
The fundamental problem is that the salaries of parliamentarians are too low. The salaries of parliamentarians are too low.
Do you agree that NDP politicians need more money? The NDP wants to increase politicians' salaries. The ULP delivered the airport, the education revolution, the hotels, the hospital, and the port. Even the blind can see Labour is working for all of you.
And every time I knock on the neighbor door, I hear him Labour, Labour. Somebody show me a red rock. Can somebody show me a red flag? Show some Labour love for the comrade. Every Labour man and every Labour woman say, I'm at the peak.
Labour of the workers lift up. Mother, God of the workers lit. Yo, Labour people, hear this. When my pencil mark the exits for Labour, for who? Labour, everybody. Mother, Labour of the workers lift up. Mother, comrade of the workers lit. Everybody, every Labour man and woman, show me all your hand. If you're ready for election, show me every hand. Every Labour man and woman, show me all your hand. You're ready to win the next one. When you gonna learn, NDP? When you gonna learn? When people don't roll in losers? When you gonna learn? When you gonna learn, such man? When you gonna learn? You're going to be in that position another term. Because billing, when the bell ring, billing. Guess who we voting? Billing. When the bell ring, sits in the pimping. This thing, mother. Labour of the workers. Comrade of the workers lit. Everybody, every Labour man and woman, show me all your hand. If you're ready for election, show me every hand. Every Labour man and woman, show me all your hand. You ready to win the next one? When my pencil mark the exits for Labour, for who? Labour, for what? Labour. I don't really care who exits for Labour, for Labor, because billing, when the bell ring, billing, guess who we voting, billing, when the bell ring, six in the pimping, everybody sing, mother, labor of the workers live up, mother, of the workers live, everybody. Show me if you're ready for election, show me every hand. Every Labour man and woman, show me hand. You ready to win the next one? Labour, mother, come back at the workers list. Everybody, every Labour man and woman, show me hand. If you're ready for election, show me every hand. Every Labour man and woman, show me hand. You ready to win the next one? Over the fence, 6 straight. Whether they like it or not.